Well, this is Polyglot 1990, and this video is going to be the first in my Polish playlist, and I'm going to show you the Polish alphabet. First letter of the Polish alphabet is A. Second letter in the Polish alphabet, there's another A, there's another A, but it has a little, how you can tell the difference between the two A's is that this has a little hook thing at the bottom, and the sound it makes is not A, it's O. Next is B. The Polish B is the same as the English B, except when it's put at the end of the word. If the B is at the end of the word, the sound it makes is a P sound. Next is C. Now C makes a sound in Polish. Next we have another Polish C, but with a marking on the top, and it's pronounced like the English CH, ch. Ch. Then we have the Polish D. The Polish D sounds like it vaguely than it does in English, because if it's at the end of the word. If the Polish D is at the end of the Polish word, it sounds like a T. But this only occurs if it's at the end of the Polish word. Next is the Polish E. Same as in English, except it sounds like bed, pet, and wet. That sounds like the E's in all these three English words. That's the way we pronounce the Polish E. F is the same way as it is in English. Just F. The letter G can have two sounds. It can sound like G, as in gun, or K. And the K sound of the G only happens if the G is at the end of the word. It's the only time you pronounce the G is a K. The H is like the English H, except it's more accented. Like ach, like that. Cha, like that. Like a ch sound. Like an example is ach, ne, like a ch sound from the throat. The Polish I looks like it does in English, except it's an E sound. It's just E. Letter J in Polish is the same thing as it is in English, except the sound is like a Y, as in your, just yeah. The Polish alphabet does have some sounds that are different, as I was saying before, and this is another one of their letters. It's basically an L with a slanted slash on the top, and the sound it makes is the English equivalent to a W. So this sound is basically a W sound. This right here, this N, there really isn't an English equivalent I could find, but the only equivalent I could find is a phrase of this N right here in Spanish. So if you know Spanish, like, it sounds like N, like that, N. The R. The R is like in English, but it's more like a Scottish R, like it's rolled, like R. You have to roll your mouth when you say it. This is the Polish S. It has that little mark on the top. And it has a sh sound. Sh sound. Polish U is the same U as in English, except the only difference is the sound, and the sound it makes is an U sound. The Polish W. The Polish W sounds very similar to that of the English W, except the only difference is that the W is at the end of the Polish word, it has a th sound. Or the sound of the English F, that is at the end of the word. If it's at the beginning, it sounds exactly like the English W. Y. The Y in Polish has a I sound. So it's pronounced I. And finally, Z. This is the Z in Polish, except there is no English equivalent sound to make with a Z. So to remember, there is a French sound. Most of you know the word, the name Jacques. Well, it's basically like that, like that. Actually, no, it's, oh, a minute. Yeah, it's basically the J sound. This J right here is basically the J sound. So this is pronounced J. And as stated before, there's no, and as stated before, these letters right here, these letters do occur in the Polish alphabet. I will say again, but they are exactly pronounced like in English. This is K, L, M, N, P, S, T, and even though the Polish do have a Z like this, they do have a regular Z that is just pronounced exactly like our Z. So you have Z, and you also have J. So, Z and J. This concludes my video on the Polish alphabet and the conclusion of my first Polish learning video in my Polish playlist.